Hey, Nima Hao. Hello, everybody. It's time to talk about the crazy theories and the true things about the COVID, Wuhan Nima. Um, People call me Uncle Shushu. Why am I talking? Well, my I lived in China for 22 years. I survived SARS. I had SARS in '03. I wrote a book about it called The Beijing Plague. And my wife and her family are from, drumroll please, Wuhan. Wuhan. Wuhan's a wonderful place. I hope you guys can go there. Is it going? Okay. Uh, Wuhan. Ah, Wuhan, man. Wuhan Jiao. Wuhan Jiao. Go, go, go. All Wuhan strong. Wuhan Jiao. China, 中国 Jiao. What are people talking about today? Well, it's the end of February. People are talking about over the hump, at least in China. So a couple days ago, they decided to just release all the people who maybe are definitely infected. All right. So let's get it out there. Let's be clear. Let the sunlight come in on what's going on. Wuhan, it's a very special place. Um, and China's, but it's susceptible to superstitions and things, as well as their system is different. Okay, so the latest news, they're talking about three things. This new theory that if you fart, it can be spread by a fart, the killer fart. They're saying that it could be fecal matter, poop, or the little stuff. And if someone farts, right? Good old fart in Chinese, fang pi, fang pi. If you smell it, that means a particle of their poop or their butt stuff went into your nose. That's why it's disgusting, right? But normally, a little dirt makes you stronger, right? That which does not kill us makes us stronger. That's what Conan says. 19 thing is spread by farts and will kill you. So that's going around. Another is females are have a much less chance of getting and dying from the disease. Most of the people who die from are males. Like if you go look at the doctors, unfortunately, some kind doctors, especially one, Dr. Lee, we know he was the one who was arrested for his beliefs. He went early. He told people, yes, this is disease. This is coming. We got to do something about it. He died. He passed away. Another hero was a young guy, 26. Oh, man. And he postponed his own wedding so he could help people, this doctor. And he passed away, man. Let's give him some respect. 加油，谢谢您，大夫. So we say 谢谢您. It's like shows respect. 谢谢您. If you say ni, it's like, yo, bro, what's up? But if you say 谢谢您, thank you, sir, for your service. This is what we want to say. So the theories right now going around, women can sort of relax a little bit, but men, why is that? Men in China live much unhealthier lives. They have pressure to drink a lot at meetings. They have pressure to smoke. Literally, I was there 22 years in China. 我在中国22年。每天朋友说，哎，要不要抽烟？要不要喝酒？泡妞。They would say, play, but play. They have a saying in Chinese: 男人不抽烟，像女人有胡子一样。男人不抽烟，像女人有胡子一样。So a guy who doesn't smoke is equal to a woman with a mustache, right? It's weird. So they say if you don't smoke, it's not natural. And I guess they're saying it's a very feminine, it's masculine to smoke, which we got to change. It's masculine to take care of other people, like that doctor did. It's masculine to do your exercises and have strong arms like I did. And I made a promise to do 50 push-ups every day, whatever my age is in push-ups. And not like, oh, I'll do 10 and then 10 and 10 and 10. No. You got to do it right in a row. There you go. Unless you're sick, then okay. But you got to stay healthy. That's on you. That's no theory. All right. So I'm hearing that theory that farts are causing the COVID-19 thing. Fang pi. So don't fart near people. Yeah, better out than in, I always say. And if farts can kill, then we're in trouble. That's all I'm saying. If looks could kill too. All right, so that's one crazy theory. Another theory, of course, is that it was the North Koreans. The North Koreans, Chaoshan. In Chinese, they say Chaoshan. So you know that the Chinese, they have like special prisons in North Korea. The theory says, I don't know if it's true, but they were doing something at one of those prisons, and that's how the disease actually started. And then they blamed it on this, on the animals in the Wuhan market. But it actually started in North Korea. That's another theory. Um, Also, people are talking about maybe it's related to the Russians. Yeah, the Russians, because the Russians are actually doing much worse than they're projecting. So they wanted to uh, put a screen up, I guess, make people look one way while they're supposed to be looking the other way. And when I first went to China in 1994, I was shocked at how many Russian architectural buildings there were. So there's hidden, and like there's a big push to learn English, learn English. Before there was a big push to learn Russian. So I met a lot of my students in 1994. This was long ago. They told me, they were like, "Hello, how are you?" I was like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, my last teacher was a Russian." So everything, the Russians were there up until the 80s. They're Russian, and like my wife's father, he studied Russian and went to Russia to study. That was the goal until the 80s, and then it changed in the 90s, I guess. But there's still hidden pockets of Russians in China, and they're doing things. Uh, of course, if you go to Beijing, there's a special part they call Little Odessa. They call it Little Odessa. It's near the CBD. Uh, it's near San Lituan. Actually, there's a famous place. But there's a whole Russian street, right? There's a Russian street, and uh, they have like Moscow restaurants. They have clothing restaurants, and you'll see like these trucks uh, they fill up. They're supposed to be here, but they go way higher than they're supposed to go, tottering. I mean, so illegal, and other country wouldn't go, but they so much clothes they pick up here and that place, and then they drive it to Russia. So I talked to these guys. Yeah, we drive to Russia, and they just drive, and then they switch drivers and switch to the Russian driver. Very interesting, but those people, that's what they do that we can see. I went there, I talked to these guys. I know they're definitely gangsters in Little Odessa. They would sit down, they want you to see their, like, it dipped when they switched over to wanting English, and they didn't want these Russian guys. But now they're coming back. A lot of English teachers, a lot of English people are leaving China even before this um, very, very unfortunate disease. So the Russians have moved in again, and the Russians is bad news. What's up, man? 俄罗斯朋友怎么样? Drug, come on, dudes. They're up to some sinister things. So why not cause some chaos? And it's a good way to get cheaper stuff if they lower the price by scaring everybody off with this disease. So that's a theory that the Russians are involved, and they planned it. I don't know if that's true, but definitely the Russians are trying to get more involved in China, especially with the tension with the U.S. But we got to push through that. We got to say, no. We don't care about anything. This is one world, people. This is Mother Earth. If you don't get that, and you don't understand that all lines are border lines, they're just made by the tax man, the rich tax man. That's it. All it is showing who they own. They own you. Your country wants to own you. I say, Mother Earth, you know, like the Native Americans, they couldn't own land. The land, they can't own other people. They can't own land. We are earthlings. We are of the earth. These people, man, they have invisible lines, but the lines are just made by the rich guy to control people. It's so crazy that people are so caught up on that. They're so patriotic, especially in America. This is my country. But no, it was somebody's country before that, and it's everybody's country. It's everybody's world, especially when you stole it from somebody else. This is so strange. My mind can, but it's that kind of hatred that's blocking help. So stop blocking help. Stop blocking help. And we have to get more of these theories of why this disease is continuing and where, of course, it started from. And one person from your family to go out to get food. And what they would do is they would go to the food place, and first they send down a bucket, like either from a window, or some places have these ramp things with this stick, and the stick is like 12 feet long. But they're trying to make it fun. So they named it after the Monkey King's staff, right? They say, oh, get out your Jingu Bang, your golden monkey staff, right? So they're trying to make it fun, which is a change in China. Because before they were so serious about everything. Oh, this is respect. Oh, this is respect. They were too serious. In fact, I went to work with a puppet theater, puppet theater. And some of the old folk said, no, we don't want foreigners to learn our secrets of puppetry. It's like, what are you talking about? I didn't want any of their puppetry. I said, no, I'm only going to use my puppetry, my skills. I mean, the same thing with martial arts. That's why Bruce Lee was killed. I believe that he was assassinated because he showed the secrets. But they're the secrets of the world. They're meant to be shared. Every person can learn from that. Every person can learn from puppetry. Every person can learn from Tai Chi. Every person can learn from Jun Do. Right. It's uh, the martial art that Li Xiaolong, Bruce Lee, invented. And he perfected many of them, but he also invented his own Jeet Kune Do. Okay, so, but you have to be able to say Bruce Lee's name in Chinese. That's respect. Li Xiaolong. Li, family name. Xiao, small. Long, dragon, of course. Little dragon. He's the little dragon who's big in our hearts, right? So we need someone like him to punch the disease. Punch, 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 punch the disease. Punch the disease, guys. What can we do? How can we punch the disease today? All right. Well, today we talked about Li Xiaolong. Gotta know his name, Li Xiaolong. We talked about the crazy prisoner theory, but maybe I don't know how crazy it is. It's crazy to have prisons in other countries, but it just makes it so no one can know what's going on there, which is sad. And the U.S. has them too. So when I first went to China, I was like, what? You guys, because I actually went to Tiananmen Square, got arrested, and that's another story. But at first, I was like, yeah, you guys, man, in America, we would never spy on our own people. Oh, then I was like, oh, snap. NSA, Snowden, even, oh, we would never, you know, imprison our own people without cause. Oh, yeah, we've been doing that for a while, the Japanese. Oh, okay, we would never do every one of the things I said we would never do that they did in China. The U.S. now does it too. So when I wanted China and America to be on the same level, I thought, we'd raise China up in terms of certain things, and then China would raise us up in certain things. But it seems like we both just lowered each other's standards. We met at the bottom, which is not a good place. No. Let's bring us to the top. We got to bring us to the top. 水往低处流，人往高处走. Rain always hope up higher. 水往低处流，人往高处走. That's very Very, very important. We got to take care of business today. Anyway, it's Friday. Trying to be happy, healthy, put positive vibes. Positive vibes, man. Boom, 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 boom. Positive vibes. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys next time with some more crazy theories and some truths from inside Wuhan. Wuhan Jiao. 中国加油. Uncle Shushu. See you next time on Magic Radio.